We saying guys, Ray Brown, aka not black but brown. Obviously, as you know, there's an invisible force killing people outside. So the government has advised us to stay in our homes. We can't go out and do hood rat shit with our friends. And I hope everybody's using this time wisely to start a hobby you never had time for, start that side hustle you couldn't do because you was at work, because now you ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do. Well, hopefully you still got a job, because, you know what I mean, you're gonna have to pay the rent when this shit's all over, man. So other than getting some fresh air, getting some exercise in, I haven't really left my house in about 2 weeks. I've been making a lot of beats, so hopefully soon these walls will be full of plaques. I've been ticking off a lot of the films that I've had on my film list for a long time. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to put together like a little series of film reviews, just stuff that people can watch while they're on lockdown. So a lot of these films are either on Netflix, Amazon Prime, or I legally stream them online. So I'm gonna kick off the first episode with a film that I really enjoyed. I've seen it a couple times, and that is The Iceman, starring Christopher Shannon. So The Iceman came out in 2012, and it's a film about Richard Kuklinski, who was a real-life mafia hitman who operated from the 60s to the 80s. The film stars Christopher Shannon, who I always thought had a weird fucking face, but I mean, I guess it goes in a film like this, because this motherfucker is cold as ice. It also stars Winona Ryder from Stranger Things and Ray Liotta from a lot of things. He was in Goodfellas. He's been in a lot of films. I personally feel like he always plays like the same character. I don't know, like, are you acting? This is who you are, like, you know what I'm saying? And it also stars Joey from Friends. Believe it or not. So the film kind of takes you on a journey from Richard Kuklinski being a normal dude to him joining Roy DeMeo's crew, who was a offshoot of the Gambino crime family in New York, becoming a hitman, and then to his eventual capture. This may or may not contain spoilers. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it probably will. And it kind of takes you through some of the stuff that he went through in his 22-year career as a hitman. Introduced to this guy who he's just cold as ice, man. Cold as Iceman, like the Iceman. Puns, I like them. Like right from the beginning, this motherfucker is just out here killing niggas, man. Like, bruh, the film starts with him going on a date. In the next scene, there's like a dude like, oh, yo, man, I heard that. Yo, this chick don't really fuck on the first date, nigga. Like, shit, you heard me? And then, needless to say, that guy dies like not too soon after that, man. If you kind of do your research on Richard Kuklinski, like, this dude is cold. The film kind of touches on his origins like a little bit. There's a scene of him getting his ass whooped. Like, he's bent over, like, and his pops is like, it's not even that. Like, he has like a bat, and he's like, there's parts in the film where he'll have like a gun put in his face, and he's just like, I fancy a bagel. The film kind of takes a sympathetic route, whereas in real life, like, this dude was about that life, you feel me? Like, real psychopath. It's interesting the way the film shows his double life, because this guy's going from literally slitting someone's throat to reading a speech at his daughter's 16th birthday. Like, you know what I mean? It's seamless transition. It's crazy the way he does it, man. Like, this guy just doesn't give a shit about anything. I would suggest everybody goes away and Googles Richard Kuklinski. Like, he's a really interesting, I don't know if interesting the word, man, but he's a bit into serial killers. Like, check this guy out, man. Like, he ain't as sick as a Jeffrey Dahmer or a Ted Bundy. Is he? Killed a lot of people, man. Like, I think he enjoyed that shit. So the film has him working as a person who dubs pornography. Roy DeMeo is the guy that owns the factory that he works at. Factory closes, DeMeo offers him a job, and his way in is to go and like kill some homeless dude, so that Roy DeMeo has the gun with his fingerprints on it. It's like, I need your loyalty. I need to know that you're loyal. to me and only me. Like that kind of shit. But in real life, like this motherfucker was out here killing niggas. Like at the beginning of the film when he kills that dude just because. You see more and more examples of like what this guy is really on throughout the film. There's a part in the film where he has to go and kill someone and the guy is like, please, like God, no. And he just stands there like, okay, cool. I'll give you a minute. Let's see if God comes down and stops me. And this guy is there like literally praying to God while this guy's holding a gun on him. Brilliant composure. After he kills the dude, he finds like a young girl and he doesn't kill her. I mean, she dies, but he didn't kill her. Later in the film, he teams up with another serial killer called Mr. Freeze, who's based off of the real life Robert Prunge. And that's how he would later get the name, the Iceman. Like, I thought it's because he was fucking cold as ice, but it's not. He used to actually freeze motherfuckers, man. He used to actually freeze people. You know what I'm saying? So he would kill people, take them back to the spot, freeze them, years later, dump the body. That's meant to be walking. So because he didn't kill the girl that he found, Roy DeMayo said, yeah, you ain't working for me no more. Like, you ain't working full stop. Like, you ain't doing none of that shit. And he's like, like I need to work. Like, the film really paints this guy as like, it really shows him in a sympathetic light, but this guy was cold. Like, the real life Richard Kuklinski was a loan shark, so you know he broke some kneecaps in his day, man. Like, he knew what he was doing, you feel me? So he can't work no more, and that's why he teams up with Mr. Freeze, Robert Prunge. He starts pulling jobs, and that's how he becomes known as the Iceman. And there's a scene in the film where him and Robert are there's a scene in the film where him and Robert are in a warehouse where they keep all the bodies, and it's like, it looks like they're just chopping up meat. They're having a very casual conversation, just chopping up meat. And then you zoom out, you see a body hanging from the ceiling, draining that into a bathtub. It's crazy. Mad ass. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. That's the Iceman. 2002, starring Richard Shannon, starring Michael Shannon, Winona Ryder, Ray Liotta, Joey from Friends. Yeah, I really like the film. Perfect one to watch for quarantine. It's not as gory as I made it sound. It's actually not gory at all. It's not that much graphic violence. You might see a couple people get shot. You might see a couple frozen bodies. Like, it's not that deep. Yeah, good film. I'd give that a fucking 7 out of 10. Alright, cool. So that was Ray Brown for episode 1 of, don't know what I'm gonna call this, movie reviews with Ray Brown. Stay tuned for episode 2. Let me know what you liked in the comments. Let me know what you didn't like in the comments. But yeah.